Hey, what's up everybody? Ivory here. Today I want to show you how to make pads with FL Studio and with different plugins that you can use in Ableton, Logic. So to get started, I need to write down a melody that we're gonna resample, then manipulate in order to transform it into a pad. Okay, let's do this. I actually have no idea what to do, so let's do some plucky sort of melody. Let's do an E. Yeah, let's record this in Edison real quick. Oops. For those who use Edison, I really recommend to enable the on-play mode here when you're recording a pattern. This way you will have those markers every time the pattern ends, and it will be easier to bounce out. Like I just have to Control X, delete this, and Control V, and we have the loop, which is in 150. Perfect. Okay, so for this very first pad, I will use FL Granular, and after this one, I will use Quanta. So I already have a sample loading, but we're gonna use the new one. All right, so that's what we got so far. If I play Granular. Oh. So the same loop. So now that's the fun part. I think playing with Granular is kind of fun because, you know, there's not a lot of knobs to play with, and you can have like crazy results with like literally random automations or random positions. So yeah, we'll just try to find good spots with those 4 knobs here and see how that sounds. So what I'm trying to do here with the Granular is to make it play almost all the notes in a really random way, and you will understand why later. Oh, I need to enable the loop too. Let's add some FX. Okay, so no, that sounds too similar. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that's pretty random right now, but everything starts to sound good after you add a lot of FX to it. So I already route my Granular to the mixer, and I have a bunch of FX. I will show you one by one what I'm doing. So first of all, I like to low pass and high pass the sound, I'm trying to isolate what's really important in the pad, what I really want to keep in the pad. In this case, I'm looking for like the mid range. I don't want too much low end and too much high end. Okay, something like this is nice. Now I'm gonna add some delay. So I think I'm just gonna put it by default. All right. So what I want to do here is add more grains to the sound. So we already have that plucky original sample that has been processed in Granular, and it is kind of random now. And I want the delay to amplify the random sounds in the sample. So I will just turn the time down to sort of short delay, not too short. 3 is nice, I guess. Yeah. All right. Why not trying to use a ping pong delay, some filtering, so only the delay will be filtered. Gonna use another delay which is free, by the way. This one is free and it's really dope. I love it. That's the default preset, actually. I didn't touch anything. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And the final step would be to add some reverb to the sound. So everything is very smooth and you won't even be able to hear the pluckiness from the original sample. Which was that? Where is Granular? Here. We need to record it in Edison too. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing, not the same thing as earlier, because right now we are not playing the Granular in a pattern. I'm just pressing it on my MIDI keyboard. So I'm gonna choose now, which means that once I press this knob, Edison will start recording everything, even if there's no sound. All right. So let's increase the decay from the reverb. And let's just press the root note, which is C. There you go. Now you have a really smooth and nice pad made out of plucky sound. But there's many other ways to do that, and I will show you. Just gonna record this and put this in the sequencer. Let's see how that sounds. That's great. Let's actually put the plugs on top of the pad and see how that sounds together. Since we made the pad out of the plugs, it is supposed to, fit well together. So at some point, I think it's getting off key with the plugs, but that's because of the long tail from the reverb. But if you make the tail shorter in the reverb, this will be more accurate to the actual melody. All right. Actually, we can do something else, because now we have that pad, which is cool. I mean, let's make it more unique. And a simple way to do that is to pitch it down, pitch it up, play with the formant preservation here. So let's reset this. Let's see how that sounds if I pitch it down -12. And let's increase the formant.
Make your music stand out, get more views, and way more engagement. Bring your music to life. Get Music Visualizer in every format, even for social media. Get started today. The link is in the description.
It's really deep now. And the opposite will be brighter. It also adds sort of texture to it, which is very interesting. So let's do this and let's normalize so we can hear it better. You can also use the blur here. I will talk about it later. Okay, that's nice. Now what we can do maybe is to layer this, because this pad is nice, but I'm pretty sure it will sound better if there were some low end playing with it. So I did this little pad here with Serum. Pretty easy, just a saw wave, some unison, distortion, and some EQ to get rid of the top end. So it sounds like this. This can be louder actually. I'm gonna route this to the mixer. And let's play this under the pad. So that's E. And let's resample this together. Perfect. And now you can use this in your song. Just save this to your, personal samples. Let's see if we can do any more process to it to make it sound more unique. Oh, that's nice. Love this. Obviously with the sub it sounds weird. I actually really like this pad. Sounds like an old sample. Let's try to add more blur to it. Yes. Okay, let's drop this here. We can maybe compress this to avoid having too much, volume changes in the sample. So let's add a glue compressor. Let's squash this. Let's Let's resample this again. We can actually fade it in so it's not too clicky. Maybe not that much. Up. There we go. So yeah, that's cool because we literally did this pad out of oh, where was that? The little music box thing here. Out of this. We added a sub, but that's the final result. So it's really fun to do. I recommend to experiment with granularizing and reverb, delays, and all those plugins that helps you create pads easily. Now I want to talk about Quanta, which is again a granularizer, but this one is visually interesting to me. I will show you a quick example on how I like to use it. I have a bunch of hip-hop sample. I'm gonna drag one of them. That's cool. All right, so let's see how that sounds. So first of all, yeah, when you open up Quanta, you need to turn on the oscillator here, because by default it comes with a square, and you don't want that. This is very helpful if you load a sample and you don't know the note, the key of the sample. This can help you tweak the tune of the sample accordingly to the oscillator tuning. But that's not what we are looking for right now. So I just need to make this louder and put it in the mixer channel. I'm just gonna saturate it a little bit so we can really hear it well. All right. So yeah, there's all the sample here. By default, that's how that sounds. So what I like to do with Quanta is to use the random knobs of the grain, length, and position, and try to create some atmosphere out of the sample. What I really like with Quanta is that it is visual. If I increase the random knob here, you will see this being increased too, which means that the grains of the granulizer will be played on random positions, but it will show you where. Because of that line here. It's gonna be between this and this. You can like isolate a specific note in the sample, or just use the random knob. So I like to use the random just a little bit, increase the length here, the random too, and the grains. Let's load the original. And we can apply the same process to this. So I can just route Quanta to the rack we just did with the reverb and delays. And yeah, see how that sounds. So yeah, That's the way I use Quanta for pads. I think it's really easy to have good results. You can load any sort of sample. We can actually try one more with a vocal. Let me find a vocal. Okay, so let's use this maybe. What could be fun is to use maybe add a photo on top of this and add some rhythm. Let's play this one octave up.
Oh, I'm a crazy.
I think a longer a cappella will work better. Let me try to find that again. Let's put some Lady Gaga in there. Oh, that sounds weird. Oh my god. That sounds creepy actually. Oh, there's a nice spot here. So yeah, that's that easy and fun to do. Obviously, that's the easiest way to do things. You can go way further and automate the knobs, automate the position so it fits the key of your track. And there's, many things you can do with Granular and plugins like reverb and delay. So there's another plugin I want to talk about, which is Pulse Stretch, and it's super fun to use. So Pulse Stretch is not a Granular. It is sampler that's gonna stretch the sample really long, but insanely long for like I don't know, probably hundreds of seconds or minutes. I don't even know, but that's insane. You can literally drag and drop any track and it will make a pad out of it, and that's a cheat code, honestly. Let me find a track. Okay, let's drag this in Pulse Stretch. There we go. Here is your pad made in 1 second. So yeah, I love using this thing. It is very easy to use, and you can have really random results by dragging and dropping any sort of sample in there. Even a one-shot sample, sometimes you can have some really interesting texture. All right, hope you enjoyed those few tricks about how to make pads. As you can see, it's really easy.